Why it's more expensive to be poor? So let's talk about it. I got a real banger video coming for y'all. I think sometime this week. Just stay tuned. It's about why you can't keep friends forever and why you don't even need friends. We're going to talk about that in another video. But in this video, we're finna talk about why it's more expensive to be poor. Let's get right into the reaction video.
Most people are not super wealthy, but we all have an idea of what it might be like to be a wealthy person. We watch them on TV, we follow them on Instagram, we read their
And before, because I wanna deep dive and detail this video. It's 6 minutes, so we got some time to really work with, you feel me? A lot of y'all idolize other people's lifestyle and y'all don't take in consideration that your struggle is a blessing to somebody else's struggle. You got people in Africa carrying water jugs on their head for miles and miles just to make sure they family got water for the day, not even for the month or whatever. We got water in a faucet, but we so picky. Oh, we don't want to drink water out the faucet because it's dirty. We got bottled water. Oh, it's chemicals in the bottled water. If my bottled water is in plastic, I can't drink it because I need glass. Bro, we so brainwashed and we look at other people's lifestyles and we idolize everybody else's lifestyle that we forget that it's a blessing to even have these as options. But let's go ahead.
their blogs and autobiographies. Unfortunately, that awareness of how the other half lives doesn't happen much in the other direction. Though many of us have probably described ourselves as broke or poor at one point or another, very few have an understanding of what real poverty feels like.
And it's not
basically what I'm trying to say. Y'all don't understand what real poverty looked like, bro. When I came from nothing, bro, I kid you not, I came from shelter homes, homeless, sleeping on a hard basement floor with a blanket with 6 people around me. Y'all know how like sardines be one face this way and the other face this way, packed like sardines on the floor with a blanket. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't really understand. And I'm talking about getting water, the same water you drink, the same water you wash up in. That's the type of struggles people come from. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't really understand that until you go through it. Y'all don't really see the struggles, bro.
not just a matter of having less money. Once you get below a certain threshold, a whole new set of rules apply that actually make day-to-day life more expensive. If you've never struggled with real poverty, you might not be aware of the many hidden costs and financial traps that conspire to keep poor people poor.
Yep. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Put our 2 cents in.
It's very
Ooh,
hard
I like that. I
to
like
make
that.
your
2
way through
cents. Let's
modern
talk
life
about it.
without
Put your
access
2
to
cents
basic
in.
financial services
All right.
like checking accounts, ATMs, and personal checks. But the less money you have, the more these things will cost you. That's because banks make their profits by accruing interest on your
Yep.
money. So if your account balance is too low, usually under $1,500, they won't consider you a profitable client anymore, and they'll make you pay for their basic services in the form of a monthly fee.
And that could be as, okay, I want to go to Bank of America. I want to open up an account. They say, oh, okay, for a bank, it might cost $15 a month. But see, this is the crazy thing because I'm a gold member with my bank. And being a gold member means I don't get the same interest as people who don't have money. No offense, but people who don't have money, they're going to charge you higher interest. They're going to give you higher monthly fees. You're going to have a, what they call it, a reoccurring annual fee on your credit cards. Bro, when you start, and this is so sad that they do this, but when you're like making money and there's money coming in out of your account, I got 5K put in a savings account, don't touch it. 10K put away, don't touch it. And I'm living off of $100, $200 a month because I can budget properly. They look at you as, he's a threat. Let's try to manipulate him to get him a credit card or her a credit card. And guess what? A lot of people fall for it, and y'all was not trained on how to properly pay back the debt that you're owed. People say, oh, I'm gonna just pay the monthly balance. Okay, then that monthly interest, however much you spent that month or all total on your credit cards, they're going to put interest and they're going to make it compound every month. You're going to be paying double of what you paid the item for. You paid $5 for, I don't know, a pack of toothpaste, a pack of gum. Swipe the credit card. You don't pay it back the next month, and you don't like, let's say you paid $1. They're going to charge you interest. Let's say $3 of interest. So you're paying double the price of the pack of gum. This is things that we need to learn as Americans, and a lot of us don't understand this cycle.
fee.
And heaven help you if you go below zero. Each overdraft
Y'all ever had an overdraft fee? Oh my God, I've been there, bro. I've been broke as hell, and I know what them overdraft fees hit for. I remember calling every single time, bro. Some banks is genuine. They'll say, oh, $35. Some banks, every time you get an overdraft fee, they double it. Oh, you got 35, 70, 100, this and the third. And then if you don't pay them back, they just keep piling up. So then they all work in cahoots together, all the banks. And they say, you know what? We just gonna ban you from the bank since you haven't paid us back. So good luck getting a paycheck. Good luck going to go cash your check because you owe us. And then you start using Chime and Cash App, and y'all probably got friends that use that type of, man, look, bro, pay these people their money or stop using their services.
incurs a charge of about $35, and many banks will deliberately reorder your transaction.
Oh, and not to mention, they don't care if you go 1 penny past the negative. If you're negative 1 cent in your account, you're still paying $35. You're still paying $35. So you have to budget properly when you dealing with these evil, corrupt people in the world, bro. These people at the banks don't care about you poor people. They care about the rich folks. Guess what? Oh, you rich, you down bad right now. Guess what? We give you a loan. Well, better interest, better this, better that. You could sell some type of stuff, whatever, bro. They're going to work with you. Financial advisors are going to work with you. But if you're poor, we're going to keep you poor.
Transactions for the day, from biggest to smallest, to drive you into the red more quickly and rack up as many overdraft fees as possible.
Exactly.
If a bank is willing to extend you credit at all, the terms will be much less favorable than for someone with a rosier financial history.
What'd I just say?
You'll pay more money and interest.
I swear on my life, I can't make this up. As a 20-year-old or 21 or 19 years old, I was something like that. I bought a brand new car, bro. A lot of people was like, oh, you're going to be paying. And mind you, at this time, I had a 780 credit score. Oh, you're going to be paying 20% interest. This and the third interest. Sorry about that. Bro, when I went to the bank, or when I got my loan and I got my approval rate, guess how much my interest rate was? I'm waiting. You guessing? 7.2%. At 20 years old. Bro, do you know when I told my people that, they're like, nah, you sure, bro? You sure? Let me see the paperwork. Like, why do I have to show you paperwork? You're broke. Like, no offense, but you're broke, my nigga. You owe me money. The bank chose me, my boy. I'm sorry.
Every month. And any late payment
30% interest on a car. Car max.
Even cash can be more expensive if you don't have much of it. If you withdraw $100 from an out-of-network ATM, that $3 fee equates to a 3% service charge.
Yep.
But if you can only afford to take out $20 at a time, you're essentially paying a 15% charge to access your own money.
The same money.
Taken together, this means that
I'm gonna stop it. We gonna break this down because I want to break it down to the people back at home who don't understand how money works. I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in with the money that I make if out of all the L's I took, and I talked about this in my video of why you don't need friends. Out of all the L's I took, I'm telling you right now, I'm still blessed to be able to bounce back from every F over I've gotten, bro. All the homies that F me over for money and help, I'm telling you, I was still able to bounce back. So listen to what I'm telling you. When you go to the ATM, you see behind me? Hold on. It's a calendar right here. On my calendar, it's a new month, so I gotta write down my shit on my calendar. I've been a little busy. Mind that though. Write down every time that you get paid, every time you need to go to the ATM, take out every dollar. Don't wait to keep it in your bank account, or go get you an actual checkings account. Because if you don't, you're going to be sitting here paying $3 at a time, $5 at a time, like every single time you go. So at the ATM down the street at the 7-Eleven that I go to, there's a $3.50 fee, depending on your bank. $3. Let's say I wanted to get $50 out. I'm paying $53.50. Okay, boom. I go back again. I want another $50. Okay, now that's $53.50 again. So that's $7 that I just paid. $7. Where did those $7 come from? That's a meal right there, bro. That's a burger you could have bought. And if you got kids, if you got debt, if you got all this shit, bro, they're taking your bread. But I'm telling you, now when I go to my bank, they void every single fee. And I'm thankful by God, bro, that I'm so smart to be able to put myself in these positions. But when I have a savings account, it costs to have a savings account. Don't think it don't. It costs to have a checkings account. Don't think it don't, especially if you ain't got the money in there. It costs to have a credit card. Don't every year, annual fee. If not, you're getting interest. So they're double charging you. I'm not tweaking when I tell y'all this. So I don't know. You just learn, bro. Just learn from what I'm trying to tell you without this video, because I'm going to break it down.
A poor person might end up paying hundreds or thousands of dollars a year for services that wealthier people virtually enjoy for free.
Exactly.
It's no wonder then that a lot of low-income people avoid.
Now, like, for example, if you, let's just put it broke people terms, because I know it's a lot of y'all broke people watching this video probably hating, right? So, boom. Let's say we use Cash App. And let's say you don't want to wait for the money. So you say, you know what? Boom. I want to take it out right now at this moment. Withdraw it. Boom. Right now. You got to pay that fee. But if you patient and you schedule your little withdrawals perfectly, you don't have to pay a fee. You can wait your 2-3 days and not have to worry about it. If a rich motherfucker think he need to get that money right now, bro, he don't need it right now. He probably not stressing about the little $5 fee. He might take it, might not. But the fact of the matter is, you broke, you need the money right now. So you're going to be, I need it now, but it's $10. Bro, don't do it, bro. Save that. That $10 can go towards something different. Bus fare, savings account. Like, it adds up. I'm telling you. But let's let her talk. Let me stop interjecting.
Avoid banks altogether. But even that comes at a steep price. Cashing a paycheck without a bank account costs money. Buying a money order to pay your electric bill costs money. And if that bill is due in just a couple days, well, you can either get hit with a late fee or FedEx it. An extra expense that someone with a debit card and an internet connection never has to worry about.
Zelle.
If you think that dealing with credit card debt is bad, thank your lucky stars you've never dealt with a payday or car title lender.
Don't ever go to these places. They're only there to fuck you over. Trust me, they're only there to fuck you over. The amount of money they make. And when you don't pay these people, trust me, they get their money. They like a rental center, bro. They gonna get their money, trust me.
Businesses are often the only recourse for people without credit cards, and their interest rates reach upwards of 800% annually.
Hell no, bro.
Not only does it cost more to borrow and spend money, but what you spend it on is often more expensive. If you have to feed a family on a tight budget, buying in bulk at a supermarket is usually the best option, but not one available to many poor people. Even if they had the cash on hand to buy weeks worth of food in one trip, how is someone who depends on public transportation supposed to get it home? On their lap on the bus?
Big food retailers, ones with enough purchasing power to offer low prices,
is not in your motherfucking area. You know what you got in your area? Walmarts and Targets and McDonald's and Burger Kings and Wendy's and Taco Bells. That's what you got in your motherfucking area. But the Trader Joe's, the Whole Foods, the healthier places, the Albertsons, the fucking Smart and Finals, you're not going to have them in your neighborhood. You know why? Because they're not targeting poor people. Simple. And when you go in the store, you be like, damn, why it costs $10 for a box of cereal? The rich people don't care. They gonna pay for that. It's organic. It's healthy. But you finna go over there to the Millvilles and the Fruit Loops and whatever.
Are notorious for avoiding poor neighborhoods, and people who live in these so-called food deserts often lack the mobility to cruise around town bargain hunting. Instead, they're stuck with local convenience and corner stores whose prices are much higher. Or they rely on fast food, which can seem cheap in comparison.
And everybody who new to this channel, I want y'all to know I have never watched this video once in my entire life. I want y'all to know that any video that I react to on this channel is reacted to for the first time ever. And I've only watched it once I'm reacting to it. So how'd I know it was the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Burger Kings, the Taco Bells? Because I grew up in that struggle. I went through that struggle.
But it's actually more expensive than cooking at home.
Nah, nigga, getting Hello Fresh.
Long-term health
You feel me? Discount code.
Rent can also be more expensive. Most landlords require a security deposit between $500 and $1,000 to move in.
But if you buy a house,
sum for people barely scraping by. And in that case, your only option other than homelessness might be a low-end extended stay motel, which
I know people doing that too.
Require deposits, but cost way more than an apartment in the long run. And they often lack amenities like kitchen appliances and laundry that save apartment dwellers time and money.
Yo.
They say time is money, and the less money you have, the
less
more time
time
you have to spend on everyday tasks. Waiting at the bus stop,
Yep.
waiting at the laundromat,
Yep.
waiting at overcrowded clinics
Yep.
and public offices. This leaves much less free time to
Yep.
take care of one's family.
And that's why I'm telling y'all, whoever haven't heard this for the first time, you gonna hear it now. Stop caring so much about your job when you replaceable, bro. You cannot get that time back with your friends, your family, and the things that you love to do the most. This is why I put my 9-to-5 job last. Yes, they pay me to make my bills and pay my bills, but guess what? At the end of the day, I know that they are not going to support me. I could die today and be replaced tomorrow. So stop worrying about calling off for a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that y'all be like, oh, I got to pay this bill. I got to pay that bill. Really? Do you? Or is it to pay your habit? I know a lot of y'all got a lot of habits. Y'all got a vice, y'all. No, pause. But y'all got a vice that's taking a big chunk and a big percentage out of your paycheck every single week to 2 weeks to every month. It could be drinking, smoking, buying video games, doing that you ain't got no business doing, paying for Netflix subscriptions. Take that time out your day to say, you know what, I want to change. You got to want to be better. You shouldn't need motivation to do anything in your life. You are the motivation. Get up and change your life. Get up and change your life and stop worrying about, oh man, I might have to call off my job, might fire me, bro. You shouldn't even have been in this position in the first place, bro.
Pick
But
up
I know, I
extra
get it,
work
though.
or strategize a way
I know.
out of poverty.
It gets worse. Inflation, the general increase in prices, tends to hit things like food, gas, and rent the hardest. The lower your income, the greater percentage of it goes to these costs. So a poor person will see their year-over-year expenses go up at a higher rate than a wealthy person.
All these pressures take a toll
This
on
right
one's
here.
psyche that only makes things worse. Imagine having to constantly make tough decisions about where to spend your last few dollars. Pay the water bill or buy food for dinner.
Yep.
Put gas in the car or see
Yep.
the doctor. This
But then they're not talking about, oh, should I put gas in the car or should I take the bus to my drug dealer and go pick up some loud? They not talking about that. And y'all, me and you both know we gonna keep it real. Y'all might not like what I say, but it's the truth. I ain't lying. Y'all got habits that y'all can't afford, and y'all put important things like going to the doctor to go get that STI check. You feel me? Or to go get some food in the kitchen for your kids and stop relying on the government for it. But we ain't gonna talk about that though in this video.
relentless burning of mental energy.
Cause he not this. No offense, but he not this. He don't know that they poverty and our poverty could be different, but somewhat similar. But come on, man. Cause I got, Caucasian brothers, white folks and shit that got the same struggle as me when I had grown up. And now that I'm blessed to be in a position not to have dependency on nobody, not a government at all, nigga, I'm a threat. Not only to them, to my own community. They don't look at me and say, oh, bro, you know what? I look up to you. And I don't want niggas to look up to me, bro, because you could be doing the same thing as me, bro, but you got to be disciplined and you got to want this, bro. You got to really dig deep and really want this shit.
Energy leads to a deterioration in the quality of one's judgment, a phenomenon psychologists call decision fatigue. It's why someone might visit a payday lender when they know it's a bad idea.
Duh.
They're so exhausted that they'll settle for a quick fix, even if it will lead to more problems down the road.
In the long run, you're fucked. You're done. You get $100 from a loaner, bet you paying $1,000 in interest, bro. This is why I tell people all the time, stop making shortcuts. Stop taking shortcuts. I got 21 subscribers on this channel, bro. I'm not taking shortcuts. I might have 10 views on this video, but guess what? We not taking no shortcuts. We not taking no shortcuts. We not buying no fake views. We not buying fake subscribers. We not buying fake followers. We not buying none of that shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, this shit got to come out the mud. This shit got to be organic. And if you don't like that shit, then you shouldn't be doing this shit. You shouldn't be doing this shit, bro. This is why you in the situation that you in. Blame yourself.
Closely related to decision fatigue
Damn.
is the scarcity trap, which is our tendency to fixate on the resources that we have the least of, to the point that we lose sight of the big picture. Running low on diapers, for instance,
Yeah.
can create a feeling of panic that compels a poor mother to buy 6 months worth of Huggies, only to realize afterwards
You didn't even need 6 months worth of Huggies because your baby getting bigger.
that she didn't set aside enough money for rent.
Then that be the problem. They don't teach us this shit in school. I was blessed to go to a really expensive high school that taught me financial decisions and economics, bruh, a lot of people that I was my old high school, right? They didn't learn this type of stuff that I learned, bro. So they look at me as a know-it-all, and they look at me as like I think I'm better than somebody, bro. I'm not better than nobody. Y'all could learn the same things as me. Y'all could be on the same things as me. Like I told people a million times, bro. Everybody back home thought I was finna, oh, bro, you finna move to Cali and be broke as hell in the next week. You finna be moving back. I had friends move out on me, owing me $2,100. Bro, people not paying rent on time, roommates not doing their job, and I still came out on top. You know why? Because I'm never gonna fold.
Some might think
Never.
that
I'm gonna figure it
just
out.
need to work harder and spend smarter. While it's true that improving your financial situation requires these things, it also requires having at least a little bit of extra cash to move around and access to decent spending options.
If you can't choose where you shop, where you live, or where you bank, you become a captive customer to predatory businesses. If you don't have any extra money to save or invest or budget, you can't make a financial plan. And when are you supposed to think about tomorrow when you're constantly putting out today's fires?
Not just today, last month, last year, because you ain't paid dude back. You ain't paid your homie back. You ain't paid your cousin back. You ain't paid your sister, your brother back. But you still over here going to these pay loan businesses, and that's finessing you and fucking you backwards. You will bend over for them, but you won't bend over for yourself and get it done, bro.
Next time you describe yourself as broke, remember that having just a little bit of wiggle room is infinitely better than having none at all. It can make all the difference if you're trying to improve your financial situation.
So, if you do have that wiggle room, be thankful.
Be thankful that you're not in Africa right now, putting water on your motherfucking head, carrying that bitch for 20 miles just to feed your family. Be thankful that we got food that we can go buy at the grocery store and not have to kill it ourselves and watch the motherfucking light fall out of his eyes, bro. Be thankful that you don't have to, bro. Be thankful that you got a car. Be thankful. The gas is bro. The gas is basically $7 where I'm at right now, bro. And I swear to God, bro, it's like $6.59, bro. Almost $7. And if you're using a debit card, it might even be more. Bro. Make it happen for yourself, bro. I was in the same position that these people talking about, bro. I was in the same position, and I told myself I will never, ever go back. And I will never go back. With the grace of God and the motivation and the dedication and the discipline that I have in my entire life, bro. I'm pissed off with this video because I know some niggas right now who literally cut me off to think that they was gonna do something with themselves, and they doing the same shit, supporting the same habit, bro. And I'm pissed off. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I don't care if you poor, rich, or whatever, bro. Share your opinions in the comments below. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, bro. Peace, bro. I'm out.